So real quick, we're getting close to the end, and I wanted to show you the power of the numbers. So things started to make sense. We did high level, but if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense, right? So let's just jump into it. So ad costs from the last video we showed, it was a pretty modest ad spend of $3 a day, and at 7 days a week, that's $21. Um, but let's say your average cost per service, so your IV drip therapy, is around $150. It depends on different clinics, but let's just do $150 because it will just make sense. And then let's go the ad cost. So $21 per week equals $84 a month. Your average IV service is 150, and let's say you only got one customer per month from running this. You would still make $66 if you ran this yourself. Um, and you're like, all right, great, 66 bucks. But let's just say we got eight new customers, meaning that from that number, okay, eight new customers a month. That means it's $1,200. And let's do the quick math. 150 times uh, 8 gives us $1,200, and then minus our ad costs equals, all right, $1,116. Let's get this out of the way. And then let's do something called lifetime value. So say from those eight people, four came back. So 150 times four is 600. If you put those two numbers together, plus 600, you get $1,716. That's money extra that you didn't have from running ads that cost you no money because those ads ended up paying for themselves. And that's eight new customers. You multiply that by 12, that's an extra $20,000 a year. Like, who wouldn't want that for their business, right? Who wouldn't want that for themselves from just running ads, for ads that pay for themselves? But let's get a little bit more, I don't want to say, let's say, might as well, let's say aggressive, or let's say push ourselves a little bit more. There we go. Higher hopes. All right, say we got eight new clients per week, meaning that the same amount of ad spend of $21 a week got us eight new clients per week. That is $7,200. Now let's do the math on that one. So 150 times 8 equals $1,200, times 4 gives us 4,800, and then let's add the lifetime value. So 8 times 4 equals 32. Divide that by 2. Let's say only half the people come back. All right, 16 people times 150 gives us 2,400, and then let's add that to 4,800. $7,200, and let's multiply that by 12. That's an extra $86,000. Again, who wouldn't want that, right? But let's get crazy. Let's say we really push it. Like, we love ads. We're trying to go for a number. We want eight people to come in per day based upon the ads we spend. I'm not going to do lifetime value on this, but let's just shoot for it. Let's say it's a combination of lifetime value plus new people coming in. We're getting eight people per day, and we're open 5 days a week. So 8 times 150 is $1,200. Okay, and then let's multiply that by 5. Right? Yeah, so $6,000, and then times that by 4, it goes $24,000. Then by 12, boom, that's $288,000 a year. That's amazing. Now, granted, you're probably going to spend a lot more on ad budget. And in the other numbers, I was doing 7 days per week, not five. But we can definitely do that over again. But no, that's per client. So actually, no, that's fine. But this is 8 people per day. So that's where I was doing. And then 5 days per week, the days that you're open. And that's from the ad efforts that we put out. That's a lot of money, and that's money you weren't bringing in because you weren't running ads. So who would want to leave that money on the table? And that's money that comes back from your spending. So even if you had to spend an extra $20,000, hell, if you had to spend $100,000 to get, say you spend $100,000 on ads, but you still got $188,000 extra per year from the efforts you put out. Who wouldn't want to spend that? Like, that's the power of these ads. That's the power of putting yourself out there and figuring out where your audience is at. And these numbers are modest, very modest, but they're out there for you to grow your business. So anyway, if you have any more questions about this, since we're wrapping up, we're going to shoot one more video to conclude everything. But again, check out my website, passivemovement.com. If you need any help with marketing or building web pages or anything like that, there's a questionnaire that you can find and fill out. Actually, if you just go here, boom. There's my website with a cute little video. But then schedule a consultation, and there's a cool logo like Batman. There's a couple of case studies of people that I worked with before that's loading up. That's a cute little flip book. Um, but yeah, if you want to set up a evaluation, just fill out this information here and then click the button here, and I'll send you to a calendar link, and we'll set up a time for a free 30-minute evaluation to see where we could take your business. This is what I do. This is what I love doing. And when you see these numbers, you see why scaling is important. Like, this is all possible for your business by running ads. I don't know what else I can say. I don't, but I'll say something else in this concluding video. If you have just one question or that you want to send me, send a message at douglas@passivemovement.com, and I'll answer that email too. So we're going to get to this last video, but I hope seeing these numbers has kind of opened your mind to what's possible.